sending this one out to my man Killer B. No doubt, indeed. Without weed, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from me. Streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. Shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. They never around when you beat cooks in my part of town. It's similar to Vietnam. Now we all grown up and old, and we on the cops patrol. They better have a riot gear ready. Trying to back me and get rock steady. While the Mac 1 double, I touch you and leave you with not much to go home with. My skin is thick, cause I'll be up in the mix of action. If I'm not at home, fuck alive, relaxing. New York got a nigga depressed, so I wear a slug proof underneath my guest. God bless my soul. Before I put my foot down and begin to stroll into the drama I built. And hold up in the street, put us together. It's like mixing pocket and milk. Going out last nigga, taking my enemies with me.
And please welcome Laurence Culpin. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be three-minute rounds fought at a catchweight of 76 kilograms. And your fighter, fighting out of the blue corner, making their debut from McNaldos Martial Arts in Jarrow, this is Kieran Davey. And from DNA MMA in York, and fighting out of the red corner, making their debut here in the cage, this is Laurence Culpin.
And here we go, fight number 7 of the evening. Davey in the McNaldo maroon and blue shorts. Culpin in the black shorts. Referee Tim Close checks both fighters already, and we're underway here in this 76 kilogram bout.
Two debuts, two fighters who are quite tall for the weight. Both just coming out, throwing the feel of leg kicks out there, both faking.
A big head kick. I was just about to say, interesting compared to the last time we've seen the two debutants coming in. It's a much more relaxed start from the two, but these kicks are finding home here for Kieran Davey.
Yeah, another head kick. Now Culpin just trying to slow the fight down.
He gets it up against the fence here, looking to wrestle heavy and pop some shots off while he does it.
Yeah, tying Davey up. Obviously trying to get the fight to the ground after eating the head kick.
Davey here just glancing into his corner, see what he needs to do to get out of this position. And Harry, what does he need to do to get out of here?
I mean, he's doing a good job of getting that right underhook higher. And there we go, he used the underhook to push his way off the fence. Again, back in the open. Feel like he can't go to the well too much with that high kick. It's landed well once, and then it's landed slightly less good the next time. I think if he goes for it too much, he really runs the risk of getting countered.
He does. And here we go, getting backed up against the fence as Laurence Culpin comes forward looking for a kick of his own.
Yeah, Culpin pressuring forward, not feinting a whole lot, but he does seem to be landing when he throws. Right hand over the top.
With that right hand.
Yeah, Davey content to be on the back foot, but is running into the fence a few times. Finally got his jab going a little bit there. Going to the body that time with the kick. There we go, mixing up his offense, but misses it with that right hand.
He needs to not be telegraphing them the way he is, because then he can run that risk of getting countered.
Yeah. Culpin just marching forward, landing a good right hand. Seemed to land really well. Again, just pressuring forward. Davey firing back. Davey landing some good shots now. This fight's really heating up.
This is just what we just less than a minute ago in this opening round, and this one's really caught on fire.
Yeah.
Stepped straight over there, Culpin, straight into the mount.
Culpin did a really good job of getting that underhook and converting it into his own takedown. There's a bit of a there was a little bit of a fence grab going on there, but
big shots here. Just needs to watch where they land, and I think just
some
Culpin.
of those shots are straying towards the back of the head. A really good job of getting on the wrist, twisting the spine, stopping Davey from fully building up and posting up.
20 seconds to go.
Davey is now up, he's shaking. There is the risk of the armbar, but there's also the risk of Culpin falling off the top.
Just 10 seconds left in this opening round. What can Culpin do here to really put his mark on this one?
Davey just controlling the posture just so he doesn't eat some big shots as the round closes.
Another entertaining round. Like I say, maybe didn't get off to the quickest starts like we've seen before, but both men really grew into that. For me, I'd say more Culpin than Davey grew into that. We've seen his ground game, we've seen them busy strikes, and I think even if you just look at the two men's postures after that first round, Davey looks a bit dejected with that, whereas Culpin looks more than happy.
Yeah, Culpin built into that round, like obviously took the big shot early, but just kept his composure, and I think just seems to be the more physical of the two. Obviously he is, he's 25, Davey is 17, so there's a bit more of a physicality there, and then it just sort of matched the fact that he had good wrestling technique in those scrambles, in those exchanges, got his underhook at the right time, managed to get the top position from it, and then from there he managed to keep the rest of the round.
If you're in the corner then, if you're Joe McNally now, in the corner of Kieran Davey, what are you telling him to try and pick up? Because look, we can see himself, he looks dejected here. What are you telling him to get him back in at this fight?
I think first and foremost, you need to get his breathing under control. You need to get his breathing under control, and then just tell him what he can do. Tell him what was working. Tell him what adjustments need to be made. But just the number one thing is getting his breathing under control.
It is, and here we go now. The second of 3 rounds, should we need them? Again, it's just the composure of Culpin I'm really impressed with.
Yeah, it's almost like there's an element of him disregarding the strikes coming back, and he's just marching forward, throwing his own strikes. Nice right hand and left hand by Davey though. Davey did manage to land some good shots there, but he can't get too excited. I think that's where he's run into issues.
I feel like this fight has the potential that if both men decide they're going to stand and swing, we could see a real bomb burner.
Yeah, definitely.
Culpin looking for the head kick now of his own, keeping Davey backed up. This relentless pressure from the DNA MMA man.
Yeah, just constant pressure, good awareness of where he is in the cage. Now Davey tying up very smartly, but Culpin reversing the position.
That strength differential that you mentioned before seems really apparent in these sort of races.
Yeah, it very much does, but Davey has done a good job. They've kind of jockeyed for position on the fence a little bit. Davey did the right thing, I would say, to avoid taking some more of those shots. He managed to close the distance, get into the clinch. He's going for the neck. He is wrapping up the neck.
It'd be difficult to get from there though, would it not?
Yeah, very difficult, and Culpin was on the hand straight away and is now going for that wrist ride and gets a takedown.
Lovely takedown.
Almost lands straight into a really good position. Davey does have the underhook. can work to start building up. It's just obviously Culpin has got heavy top pressure.
He does.
He's managing to pin that arm with his knee. Kind of like a classic Team Quest style half guard crucifix. He's forcing Davey to turn away.
Just over a minute left here in this round to see what Culpin can do from this position.
Nearly got under the neck there, but Davey did a good job of defending. He's flattening him out.
This is not where you want to be with a minute left on the clock.
Davey doing a good job of getting on his side, not staying flattened out, but he is eating shots.
Again, this is just systematic work here from Culpin.
Nice half Nelson from Culpin, making it much harder for Davey to turn.
Davey doing a good job though, just getting his neck in where he has to try and prevent any sort of submission attempt here.
Yeah, definitely. Like, again, Davey doing a good job of tying the arms up, just keeping himself safe in these positions, not allowing Culpin to put together some fight finishing ground and pound just yet.
Trying to work out, but the pressure from Culpin proving to be too much here for Davey.
He is on his way back to half guard, but the arm triangle is there.
10 seconds to go. Will he get the squeeze? Is he going to get his leg over in time? 4. And that's the end of the second round. Another close call. Almost finishing it, did Laurence Culpin. I think Kieran Davey needs a finish.
Yeah, Kieran Davey has a lot of work to do in this third round. I think he's capable of it. He's managed to land a few good shots so far. He's got good technique on the strikes. It'd be interesting to see what he could do if he got top position. But this has been a very, very one-sided fight so far.
It has. Last few words here from the corners as we head into the final 3 minutes. Culpin's corner have made no secret of the fact they want their man to get the finish in his amateur debut. Kieran Davey at just 17, like we say, has a lot of work to do over this next 180 seconds. Both men though represent very reputable gyms, of course, in McNaldos martial arts and DNA MMA. Here we go, third and final round. Corners getting out before the cage door locks and we get straight back to the action.
Interesting to see what changes are made from Davey at the start of this round.
Touch of gloves here as we get underway in this third and final round.
Culpin immediately getting back on that pressure. Davey going back to that inside kick. Nice right hand from Davey. Culpin trying to fire back. Davey getting a little bit wide.
It's what you said, this forward pressure is almost like the disregard for the power that's coming back at him, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's allowing him to get into these clinch situations where he does just seem to be the more physically strong. Obviously has good technique. He got a good takedown off the wrist right in the last round, and he went for a very similar style of takedown there. Didn't quite get it. Davey just grabbing onto the neck. And Culpin just getting 2-on-1 on the attacking hand.
Nice knee up the middle there from Davey.
Back on the neck again.
Culpin
Slightly better bite, but he gets taken down off it. He's got a good grip on the neck, but he just doesn't have his guard at the minute. If he can re-guard.
You mentioned at the start about how rangy these men were, and that's ultimately how he's managed to get this.
Yeah, he is managing to get his legs back more involved. Culpin just doing a good job of shutting down that re-guard. And now he's got that knee shield, knee on belly in. It has really loosened the grip, but
and he's up.
Davey using it to get back to his feet and get a much better bite on the
Davey now
neck.
looking for the finish. Can't quite see.
Yeah, didn't quite get his guard back in time on the way down. He's got a decent bite on that, but he doesn't have the right positioning with his legs to get the finish.
Would it be difficult to finish from there?
No, definitely, yeah. Culpin just did a good job getting past the legs, fighting the hand, and passing through.
Raining down strikes now is Laurence Culpin. Big shots here.
A minute to work.
Referee Tim Close having a look at this as these shots are coming in with very little back from Kieran Davey.
Kieran Davey just desperately trying to get back to the half guard, and it's over.
And it's all over. Laurence Culpin gets the finish he was hoping for here in the third round at BFC6 with what was a very, very impressive performance from the DNA MMA man.
Yeah, really impressive performance. You know, just like clinical, very, very fundamentally solid, good pressure, good wrestling. Yeah, that is a solid debut from that fighter.
It is. And look, Kieran Davey, he's young, he'll come again, he's only 17, this is his amateur debut. And as we've mentioned so much tonight, these amateur fights are all about learning, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think as a 17-year-old, he has got tons and tons of fights left in him. He shouldn't be too discouraged by that. Fighting a fully grown man, it's all good. He should hold his head high, but massive credit to Laurence Culpin and DNA MMA. That was a fantastic performance.
We'll throw it to JJ for the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after some amazing action, your referee has stopped the contest. Your winner is in the red corner, Laurence Culpin.
Explode.